Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of our Langrisser mobile series. And today is Sunday and we are approaching the round of 8 of the Season 3 Langrisser Arena for the global server. So, before we go into the matches, because they're about to begin, I think we have like 2 minutes literally, okay. I'm gonna go over some places, like for example here, and Apex. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Where is the streaming chat again? Streaming. There we go. Streaming Apex round of 8. And then we are gonna go here and say the same. Wait, where are we? Can I remove this? Yes, there we go. Okay. Alright. Alright, before we go in, I also should be turning on speed chat, because that is fun, and I also get to see when people send messages. Alright, that is on. It may look like I was absolutely not ready for this, and you would be right. So, we have some serious crazy matches for today. There is Trueground versus Desulife, both fighting still on a crazy ground of the round of 8. Mansos versus Chaton. Chaton, our baguette player, not expecting to reach so far, and yet we all ate him. Here we go. The Lord I got, who is competing very seriously for the top prize and will stop at nothing, will have to face Royally. And Method and Sweet Dango are gonna duke it out in what people think is one of the strongest matches of this round. So, we are personally gonna be watching for this match, even though I have interest in all of them. Maybe we'll do quick reviews depending on the speed of the matches. But here we go, the match has already started. At least that's what it says. And then we get to spectate. Alright, here we go. What do we see? Do we turn on banter? Maybe the memes fly again. Dango cheated, should concede. How about some summon strategies for old school times? That would be fun to see. So the match will start yet in a minute. That's why we're not seeing any type of ban or pick. Basically, Oink Oink will be incorrect. Both of these people are whales and the most amazing whales in the game. I would say we have a lot to thank to them for supporting the game and allowing us to go this far. The match will begin in 40 seconds. We will get to see... In the meantime, I guess we could talk about boxes. Mega whale time, absolutely. So, I guess what we need to point out are the difference in the boxes. There's a Hiei for Method. We all know that Dango believes in Landius' power. So Hiei gets quickly countered. Dango has been respecting jugglers a lot more lately, so maybe we'll see an immediate juggler ban instead. Deedleads on both sides, also an amazing character for both participants. Where is the outlier? So there's something Dango has that Method doesn't. Is it Rachel? I think it's... Oh wait, Rachel and Angelina. Angelina, yeah, so it is Angelina. Angelina is the newest character to get a 3C that most people did not have prepared, and a very good Angelina shot can absolutely devastate the team. It can separate people from their tank, and on a second occasion, if they were on water, it's even worse because it can freeze them. And beyond that, it can... the greeting already. Very, very nice from both of them. But yeah, it can stun people, and then it can kill someone if it pushes more than 3 people and out of the size of the tank. As I mentioned, Juggler the first ban, and Landius as a follow-up pickup, and then we'll probably see a Juggler pickup over here. Juggler and Angelina, they don't combo by faction, but they combo... Well, actually, they combo if there's a Serida. But they do combo in giving people water and then freezing them with the 3C. So we will see if Dango gets that opportunity or not. I will do a check just in case that we are not showing up for some reason. Everything seems to be quite in order. Alright. So we will continue from here. Okay, we see an Iris pick. That is very devastating indeed. Not because of the healing power of Iris, but because Dango's positioning will have to be very perfect at all times, or he will get caught after a teleport in a very bad situation. What do we expect to see from the bans? I expect to see not a Claret ban, a Zerida ban probably, a Yay ban maybe. Mystic Knight is not important. Bozel would probably not be important. There's so many Gospels right now in both boxes. Okay, so we end up seeing a Claret. Claret is still capable of killing... a very strong Claret is capable of killing any of these tanks anyway. Alright. A Weiler to support the dog. Okay, that is very interesting. Weiler, one of the craziest characters that can counter... specifically a Claret in this case, I guess. But many other divers that are meant to attack, deal some fixed damage, and then try to get a kill. I believe the order of triggers is somewhat odd for them. But basically, a very, very strong healer regardless. Also capable of giving single target attack buffs, which is very strong. If you know the playstyle of these players, you know that they count on every single buff and they count on every single debuff to the maximum of their capabilities to see if they're getting the things right or if there's an opening, an opportunity on how to jump on people. What do I expect to see remaining? I would still say Angelina is extremely strong in this map. Not only can she push and potentially freeze people into the fog, but with the 3C of Juggler, she's capable of destroying an entire team in conjunction with Juggler. And remember, Angelina has 20 different ways to get extra turns. So she could be moving Juggler forward so that they're set up for the next turn, so that there's a tidal surge, then move forward and then shoot and stuff like this. Mystical Knight, on the other hand, extremely straightforward, will punch things, can potentially try to kill a dog. However, I think I have the secret information that Dango's dog will not die to any Mystic Knight. That is all I've heard, and we'll get to see if all those practice rounds have shown off. Rachel, interesting pick. Rachel here, biggest support is the Gospel. The Gospel and maybe the extra heals and the extra dispels, because I still see Listel and I still see Bozel. One of those two is bound to come in, especially Listel versus Dog. So having at least one source of Gospel secure is very important at this point in the game. There goes Angelina, there goes the Dream. However, there's still more to see. Yusuke on the left in order to punch things very, very dead. However, with the Gospel on the Dog, things will get a lot harder for Method. At least if his plan is to just punch the dog dead. Link at top tier. Alright, what bans would I do here? I think I would get rid of Bozel and... it's tough. Yay or Luna? Yeah, Hiei and Luna, okay. So this is the throwaway of Bozel and Listel, because with a Gospel in hand, it's a lot easier to not be afraid of those characters. Ooh, a respect ban on that Rene. Very interesting. What's remaining? I can totally see Dietlit. Okay, double Gospel, absolutely no problem on that dog whatsoever. So we will see if Dango manages to keep the coverage up 100%, or if there's a gap for Method to take advantage of. It's also very important to know that Yusuke's 3C cannot be stopped by Gospel, I believe. Almost sure of that. However, if there's one situation where it does go through, then it will stick for a long time. That's 2 turns. Okay. I wonder if Dango will have to be very, very patient on the 3C jump in from the dog. However, we can all expect that whenever that happens, it will be the crucial moment of the battle. Diglett normally has no problem with the Landius. If this Landius is Lancer Landius by chance, then it's even stronger. But that would be a good counter surprise to the unicorns. However, the troops come first, so Landius would need also Lancer troops. I don't see that happening. So we will see in the end where things go. I do wonder if Togo will be bringing something different than the lobsters. That would be a good question. I mean, Yusuke has holy troops, and there's also doesn't the dog get the trends? Maybe. I don't think Dango's gonna go crazy on this. I expect to see lobsters because he knows he's capable of keeping the water debuff up for as long as needed. Listel will probably be bringing the regular suit. However, I have to say I do like a silence Listel here. So I don't see many of these characters being able to dodge silence. So just one silence landing here would be key. Do we get to see things here? Yes, we do. Okay, so 3C and faction buff. Faction buff for Diglett, very important here. There's no need to use attack up here. Okay. Do we see a silence? No, but we see a demonic guard. So he counts on protecting the dog from the attack from Mystic Knight, and Mystic Knight cannot kill Listel, at least supposedly. How are we gonna faction buff Listel? Are we not? Because she won't get any type of... wait. Is there a mass resist here? No, there is not. Very interesting. Also not even a 3C. Wow. Interesting choices from Dango. He is counting on a longer game in which, after receiving the strongest hits, he will counter with his own. We see Tenios here. That means no faction buff other than the random... no magic defense buff other than the random ones expected here. It could be still on Rachel. Rachel could have Yggdrasil's leave. I don't see that happening, but it could be possible. Let's examine on the other side. We see Thunder Zone, the AoE. It's not going to be super effective in this case because there's no place where you can avoid hitting the dog. But yeah, we do expect this. Okay, so we see the normal build on Yusuke. Did we see a breeze trigger? No, it's Tenios. Ooh, +3 move on the Knight of Mystery. This is already a little bit of bad news. However, I gotta say it's probably not gonna do much other than force Dango to spend a turn behind or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. Oh my god. So Dango right now has to consider putting Listel right here, right now, because yeah, okay. Because with that breeze, he had no other option but to jump forward like crazy. Ooh, yeah. So we were mentioning that having something different than horses against Diglett make sense. And he actually chose to use Templar Knights. When battling against demons, attack and defense increase. Anyone using demons here? I guess Listel? But I don't see why particularly Temple Knights are better than the Royal Knights. I guess because he expects not to be able to heal them back up, and in that case the base stats are better. Hello Pano, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. You know what? Banter can be turned off right now.
Where have you been?
I have been doing a lot of work. Work has been driving me crazy, so
LOL.
I had to basically dodge all other responsibilities. And now we are back. I really wanted to start covering for the round of 16 already, but that went super fast for me and I could not even catch it. But we are here now in what people think could be the finals. The actual finals of Season 3. as they hope that whomever wins this
always have plus 45% in def.
Oh, that's very interesting. Is that the case? Oh, that's very hard to read. Okay. Once again, tooltips being very confusing. Thank you very much, Redwrath. That's very cool to know. Alright, so we see a formation here. We see a Bozel being very alone, but no one that can really threaten him. Not even this Lister. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's not really it. No use of Gospel just yet, so she's not protecting Rachel herself. But I guess the reason for this is because there's a Dispel right here who could save everyone's problems. Also, I think Dango expects that at any moment that any of these people jump in, he can just rescue them all with Tactical Retreat. And reasonably speaking, none of these people can really box Dango in, right? He has 2 flyers, 1 person who is okay to die, and then 2 people could easily fit at any tile around here. So he has plenty of time not to be tinkered with, not to be trapped. I guess Dango knows through research if this Bozel has fixed damage immunity. That would be very interesting to know. So I wonder if he's gonna choose to do something about this. Hey, look at the positioning. So the fact that Listel is now a tank is so confusing for positioning that you think, oh my god, he's outside of the range of Juggler.
He does green skill number.
He does green skill number. Yes. So I'm pretty sure Dango already knows that this setup is like this. That's why he's not even thinking of jumping in with a Blood Dance. Also, I know Dango, and Dango's Listel is nothing about the HP for the Blood Dance. He is all in on the tank plan, and that Listel can take a hit. I'm not even sure, but I think she's even a Thorns Listel. And here goes the tempting by method, but I don't think Dango will fall for it. Is there any point in attacking right now? I don't think so. Yeah, okay, so this is a setup because it is not time to go in just yet. What I'm hoping for is some sort of attack by Deedlit. That happen? That possible? I don't think we'll see an attack by Deedlit just now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then cast something 1, 2, and then gets tanked. That's not good. Ooh, that is a damaging intention. That is trying to run 8 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then attacking Listel so that the dog tanks it. And then going back all the 8 tiles to reset all the cooldowns. That's a little bit crazy. Is it time with Dango to Tactical Retreat? Maybe it is. So the good side about Tactical Retreat is that you're probably out of range of this Knight of Mystery for 2 turns. And that kills the mobility +3, so that could be considered.
Dog no magic guard.
The dog has no magic guard. That's very good pickup. So that's already one mistake I could have made. I guess I would have checked myself if I was fighting. So good job by picking that up. He does get magic defense if he ever uses the 3C, but we are all aware of this. He goes to Black Hole, hoping for stuff to happen. Does something happen? I don't think anything happened at all. Is there even a debuff remaining after all of this? Basically just this. Is it worth dispelling? Yes, it is worth dispelling. I mean, Dispel might as well throw Mass Heal, right? Maybe if needed. Dispel is even better. He could also consider... Ah no, the Knight of Mystery hasn't moved yet. Yeah. Yep. Yep, time to run away. Goodbye. I don't like you, Knight of Mystery. You have too much movement. I guess Dietlit can be touched. But I don't think...
the no guard debuff. That sucks. These teams can't be more mainstream for PvP.
My god, that is very true. That is very true. I mean, he also could have just passed with Listel, right? That would be a turn, and then there's no need to use this. However, as we mentioned, avoiding the insane hit that would come from this is also not that bad. Remember, after all, this places a random debuff. And this random debuff could be no heal or something like this. So yeah, might as well avoid all of this bullshit and just go forward with it. Listel will have to take a position forward if she can. No, currently she cannot. So, oh my god, is Diddley dead? Because of this? Oh, that's such a bad luck. I think this spell would have been even better. Also, the random put the players in this order, because if anyone had been in a different position, it would have been different. So I'm guessing now the trade will come on Diddley. Not even a trade, right? So it's punch in and then run back. Yeah. Goodbye, Diddley. That's such a shame for Dango. And what's even worse, there was even a 50-50 of getting that removed. So let's say that the random chances were not in Dango's favor this time. So, is there anything Dango can do in retaliation? Because of course you have to think that it's not over, right? This is a free trade, but things can turn in your favor still. All the cooldowns are reset here. Yes, that is true. However, Dango will get first turn on the next turn, right? So what could happen out of this is a better Listel positioning, some moving forward with Weiler and Rachel, and then, or maybe even 3C with Rachel. It's not here, right? No 3C. And then on the final turn, jump in with Juggler and then see where you go from there. I guess he calculated 1, 2, 3.
Are you playing 1, 2, or shoutcasting?
I am not playing. Yes, I have been beaten by Zelda on the first round many moons ago. However, we are trying to cast right now, and without Codecaster, I just have to cover the empty spaces all I can. So we will see. Can Dango whip something up? That's 1, 2, 3, and then there is 1, 2, 3. That is not quite enough, obviously, to reach this perfect positioning. And he's not gonna go in just for the sake of it. I guess that makes sense. There's a Bozel that still has another AoE. No, that's a lie. Black Hole is the only AoE, but he still has Sleep. 1, 2, 3. But he's not in range because it's not a Boots Bozel. Is there yet another blessing? No. So for one round, this juggler is not going. Ah, you know what? Maybe Dango just begins with the gospel when it becomes his turn. I guess that makes sense. In the meantime, the clocks are ticking down and the buffs are running out, but I guess that is not really a problem. This Weiler is now no longer very useful. I gotta say, at this point, he's not really capable of delivering some extra help. Tactical Retreat was used, and right now we are running out of space to make any more use of it. And then, obviously, Bozel covers the empty spot that would have threatened the positioning of people. 1, 2, 3. I guess starting with Gospel makes still very good sense. After all, there will be 2 turns near the end where the enemy will be able... Oh, Dango jumps in. That's really cool. This is gonna deal some very good damage, I hope. It did not deal a very good damage, but it did some damage. and already by blocking the positioning, Method will have to think what to do out of this. There's many buffs, and sleep only covers 5, so we'll have to see which ones are taken. I guess it's a 50% chance to get rid of Beast Shock, or maybe that's not what's happening. And then we'll have to see if there's only a punch. Yeah, that may not be quite enough. So there may be a follow-up from Rachel. I'm guessing remove Rachel. Yeah, that's no longer in range for Rachel. It's a shame. Okay. I don't know how Dango plans to get out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Also not enough. This is why I think that a silence Listel may have made a little bit more sense. It maybe would have given him an opportunity to silence a bunch of enemies. Unlike right now, where he cannot really do much with that. Also, this is the problem of not bringing 3C with Rachel. I think 3C would have been a great opportunity here because the Lightning Bolt is still very effective against land use. But I guess Dango has way more experience than me on how to use. Yeah, Dango has realized the RNG was not on his side, and game 1 goes to Method. So the RNG actually was what? 1 in 32, right? Because there are 7 positions to be sit around plus the 50-50. I guess, wait, 8 positions to be put around. Listel could have been in any other of the one where she landed in, because any other would have been fine, except top right maybe. So that's now 2 in 7, and then that's 1 in 3-5, and then the 50-50 turns it again into 2 in 7. Okay, so it's 1 in 7 of having that bad luck happening. I guess that is a fair assumption by Dango, which ended up being very unlucky. So while they do their changes, let's see if we can watch any other result. No one else has gone in with a result already, but we can spy on people. What do we see? Chaton has... Wait. A weird composition with Liana... Okay, so Julia, a healer, and a fully powered Yusuke versus... Ooh, just a Luna? Luna and an Iris. Okay, Chaton. I like what I see. And now it's his turn. Ooh, that's very interesting. Let's see if we get to see a punch. I want to see a punch. I'm guessing all the punches were already used, but at the very least we can see a normal punch going on. Okay, gets rid of the... I love this of Luna. Julia comes in, punches with the unicorns, kills all the troops, and Luna takes 2 damage. 2 damage times 20, I guess. Goes for an attack on Julia, trades for a comeback of the... of the troops, but gets the debuff. The debuff to prevent any further uses on Julia. And now Julia can be very easily killed. I mean, not really that easily, because Liana can heal and then with the AoE provide more heals. But maybe she doesn't get the needed debuff out. What does she have? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. He goes straight up. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah. Chaton, he is on. Alright, let's go back to our match. Good job, Chaton, on your first game. That was spectacular. I have missed how it got to that point, but props to you for having gotten there. Okay, Dango brings a backup, a Hiei, and no change from the side of Method. Another backup. Ooh, 3 backups. Okay, what is this? There's a Julia, there's a Luna. 4 backups. That's an entire meta change for Dango. He now can punch anything he wants dead, I believe. If he picks the right people, of course. So Dog Hiei, we already know they make a nice combo because of the faction buff provided by them. And I'm guessing Dango is now very interested in banning all the long legs so that he can control the battlefield. Floating Courtyard, again, the map of choice. An unfortunate situation for some of the units which do not get to display their entire power. But we will see what ends up happening here. Okay, so the third pick is Claret. Controlling the battlefield as player 1 is extremely strong for positioning purposes as well. Basically, with Claret present in the battlefield, you can ask the opponent to stay 10 hexes away, or face losing any of his units that is not in the correct placement. And of course, Luna and Tiaris, the enablers of a strong Claret, are now gone. Zerida is no longer up for picks. Zerida would have buffed all of these people, so that would have also been an amazing pickup. Zerida is there, but she was banned. Okay. So what else could we see? We could see a Liana in order to provide an attack buff to Claret. Deedlit pick on the right side. Once again, Deedlit being buffed by Juggler, always very effective. Also, Deedlit's abilities are very, very cool on themselves. And then what do we see? What would I ban? I'm guessing... Yeah, Mystic Knight and Claret. So the things that would counter the advantages that Dango currently has. As many long legs as possible have to be banned, because at any point where that juggler can no longer guard, 1 or 2 people will be dead. That is just how it is. Especially if it goes like Claret kills juggler, and then from there... Oh, that's a possibility of player 1 again. I don't think that's what's gonna happen, but something that some players are capable of doing is just having a first move and then an immediate again that almost no one is prepared against. However, I don't think Claret is one of the ones that can make use of this, so I don't see that happening. This is not the map for it. There could be maps that allow it, but this is not one of them, I think. On the other hand, that's a source of Gospel, and Gospel could go onto Claret to prevent some bad stuff and to give power, or on anyone else. We shall see. Okay, so no Knight of Mystery. Ooh, this... I don't know. I think I would like to see an Iris for a very aggressive play. Iris and Claret get along very well. Iris and Claret just mark the territory in a way that no other can. I guess Iris and Zerida could do that. But that could be very interesting. Instead goes for the Wyler. Wyler could bring attack up, and that's a way easier method of bringing some buffs for Claret. Rachel on the other side, and we end up with half a Yeles, half a Time Teen, and a Lone Dog that can also buff the Elite. Strange combinations. All is possible, however. Both Gospels on the dogs, even though they're not needed. Because I don't see any strong debuff other than Yusuke's at the moment. We will see how the players skill and how the matches go. What does this button do? I see. And nothing here. I really wanted to see some jank with Angelina, but it is a shame that we didn't get to see that. I wonder if there would have been any use in the previous match for that Angelina. Players are choosing their skill configurations and also troops. If we know that there's a lot of there's physical damage here and magical damage here, it will be very hard to tailor the dog specifically to it. If Yusuke wasn't here, skeletons may have been very interesting. I think, is it skeletons, the one that is magic guard? They know better than me. Alright, we are on. What do we see? I'm interested in these two characters. So, again, Gospel and a regular heal, okay. And then, as we mentioned, the attack up, high stakes, and tactical retreat. So, there could be an intention of going in, attacking, and going out. That is one possibility, especially if it puts starting debuff on the dog. And the dog is completely prepared to block any type of physical damage. When the soldiers is below 70%, ooh, what is with that aggression? Why was that move forward? That's very interesting to me. That is very curious. Is this a way to say I am not gonna use my again, so you may as well start moving forward? It's so curious. Oh well. Well, both players are deploying their units. Dogo has used his water buff, so that's already covered. Dog here now can use his faction buff. And then maybe we'll see an attack up on Claret. Remember, this Claret is not yet covered. However, none of these units can really make use of counterattacks of sorts. So I am expecting to see a move here with Liana and a Gospel, maybe? And then, or in whatever order, and then the attack up here. But I don't see Claret going anywhere right now. The Stone Colossus, they have a bunch of health. And if we see they have, well, actually, there's a defense 20. That's good enough. I could see Dango attacking and retreating, so a test attack. So that could still happen. Okay, ooh, that's a teddy bear, Liana. And as teddy bear as it is, this Gospel now lasts 3 turns. Very interesting. It could be interesting for Claret to... Oh no, Dango already dislikes his current situation. What will happen from here? I mean, his Claret is not a bluff, right? So that Claret is capable of punching stuff. But I think he thinks this is hopeless. Okay, that's very interesting. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, nothing there. So maybe Dango will need to wait. He has not spent any type of strong ability, so it could be wise to let it go for some time. I think what he notices the most is that most of these units have an insane amount of physical defense on their troops. If you look at this, it's like 11,000 there, 11,000 there, 14,000 here, and Dango basically counts based only on physical attackers. So that is indeed very harsh. Goes for the high stakes right away. Will Method respond the same way? Is this a bluff? It may have been a bluff by Dango. I don't see how high stakes really makes a difference for him right now. But it is now on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Either coincidence or perfect calculation. If anyone could give breeze to the dog. Oh my god. Well, I certainly did not expect to see that. Ah, there's another breeze. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Kills Claret. Yeah, I guess that's a good reason. And then he jumps in and then goes back. I guess that's a cooldown reset. That's gonna keep Gospel up for a year or two. So there is that. I wonder what Dango's solution to this current problem will be. I mean, Yusuke's range is still not the big one, because nothing has died yet. But is it really worth just punching a Yusuke? What's the point of doing that? He does have the Fist of the Mortal Flame, but there's nothing here. Sorry, there's nothing here he can do against this particular juggler simply because of the ridiculously strong Gospel immunity to all debuffs. I wonder if there's an interest on Dango to use again to force the action on the other side, because then he can make his buffs last longer on Juggler. But I'm pretty sure he feels very screwed right now. I mean, there could be an AoE drop here, followed by an attack that could lead to a kill, but Dango doesn't believe. To be fair, that is a 900 defense Yusuke Remeshi. So, yep, that is a thing that is happening right now. I don't think there's enough AoE and magics that can turn that around. Also, especially with the Desperate Prayer. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I think Dango will just have to make time. The good side to all of this is that he did force the use of the high stakes on the method side, but I don't think this is how he expected the game to go. There's an AoE here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that is a gift. The gift of Dangos. Not entirely sure this was an intended move. He probably feels very overwhelmed right now. It does allow him to use...
Good? I just got him.
Depending on your box, Weiler is a really good unit. So, yes, you can count on that. Okay, so what will come after this? I feel like Hiei should be capable of killing that Rachel in his current state. Right? So both of them will heal. Yeah, but then you buff Yusuke, and that's very dangerous. I mean, there's still a 3C here. So yeah, maybe just you go for it, right? You try to get rid of this Rachel. That's already a very strong minus. I think I would try, but that's just me. Goes for the activation, actually. That's very interesting. I don't think I would have done that. I feel like I have a better option to kill this Rachel with full health here. Yeah, good luck, Dango. I think he's counting entirely on this. Oh my god, he passes. Dango is way beyond my capabilities. I think he passes because he wants to be able to use the double punches. And he knows that for one turn he's still safe as long as he doesn't kill something. Yusuke won't be going in like crazy. So I'm guessing those are the methodologies. But what now? And again? He cannot move. And there's still a thing here. Oh god, a Thorns. Is Claret dead? Okay, Claret is not dead, but it was very close. Oh, goes for the Dispel. That was interesting. However, I don't think he got anything cool. I see the magic debuff gone, and that's useless. Actually, there was none anyway to begin with. I wonder what debuffs were lost. It's just nothing relevant, I think. Not even the pre-heal. Brutal. I could see an again right now, but you would need to move Juggler here first. Okay, refreshes Triton. I mean, to be fair, nothing. I will just evaluate on what happens from what I see. There goes Desperate Prayer. The 3C, does it go through? Nope. Oh wait, it does go through. What? Thought it does it also say? This effect cannot be dispelled, but I thought there was a gospel here. Nope, apparently the gospel got dispelled. Does this AoE dispel? Nope. Where did the gospel go? I guess Dango is as confused as me. Well, if there's a time to again, it probably is now. Nope, goes for the heal. He wants to conserve. Actually, he gets to keep first player turn no matter what. But the question is Juggler dead here? Yep, Juggler is indeed very dead. Okay, goes for a Beast Shock, gets full healed, and actually not much happens. But Beast Shock debuff remains. That means it's gonna be very, very difficult for Dango to move out of the situation. And by very difficult, I mean very impossible. So what can Dango do? If he doesn't kill Yusuke first, Yusuke is gonna go crazy. So maybe you start with the good attack on yeah, that makes sense. As to turn healing, because now the other thing is gone. So he's gonna punch himself, and then do you kill the Juggler? You do indeed kill the Juggler. Bye, Juggler. This activates Yusuke. Yusuke kills Claret.
Looks like it's method win.
And yeah, I would say the same. Yeah. Goes for the Claret, and Claret says no. Oh my god, Claret lives. I mean, this was a normal punch. And she has Desperate Prayer, so maybe it is time to go in. And hope for a magic. I mean, this person is still here. Everyone is still very, very much capable of killing everything. But you could go first attack on Rachel. And then second attack on... I don't know, at this point. Yeah, there it goes. Desperate Prayer goes forward and... dies in the attempt. Yeah, I think attacking a melee unit with the first attack was gonna be very hard at any time. Dango says thank you, and Method takes the win. 2 times based on a little bit of RNG. I think Dango had a different option on the second match where he could have just retreated and say, you know what, you got the RNG, I don't need to stay here. Using the 3C was a bold move on the Juggler, but it did not pay in the end. So congratulations, Dango, on your top 16 finish. We will see how Method moves forward. Top 8 finish. We will see Method moving forward to the quarterfinals, semifinals. I hate these numbers. Semifinals, where he will fight the winner between Roylee and the Lord. And let's see, the Lord has taken game 1. Chaton has lost his second game, so they're now on to the third. And True God has taken 1 game from Desu Life so far, so this battle is taking longer than the others. We are gonna go and see how Roily is doing against the Lord Thy God. Let's see, Lord, what do we see this time? I see a very hurt puzzle, I see a dead dog, and I see a very strong formation on the side of Roily. So how will this continue? Also, I see that everyone is basically able to move. I'm guessing... Oh god, the timer is even on Roily. Ooh. That looks very harsh. That looks very harsh. Oh my god. That Hiei waste... Ah, it's the second attack. I get it. I understand now. The Hiei did not manage to get a kill on the Weiler after, I guess, having attacked Bozel very strongly, but not getting the kill because of the Crystal Warlocks. So at this point, Hiei is ignorable, to say the least. The question is, do you try to go for the double, in which you use Bozel and then you give him an again? I guess not, because that would be crazy. So what can you do? I mean, you could certainly try. Good enough. You could also do a sleep. There's a gospel here, so you cannot sleep him, but you could sleep the Luna, because you certainly know that you're not killing that Luna anytime soon. There's also no Beast Shock here. That means you cannot expect the strongest of attacks on Bozel. But I think if the 3C has not been used yet, the 3C can absolutely kill Bozel. Okay, that's a very tricky situation. Wow. You could go for a black hole and hope for the best, some silences, but again, the juggler would kill you. Dispel cannot do much. I mean, you could also do that, right? So, okay, goes for the mass heal. No need for speculation. We are gonna get a straight up healing here. So, a non-buff Rachel probably cannot kill 1,000 Bozel, right? Yeah, that doesn't seem like it. Okay, here goes the 3C, goes exactly on the opposite side, explodes, and Bozel lives. Oof. Bozel is probably breathing very heavily right now. And, well, he cannot fly because of the Crystal Warlock. That means he can only move 1 hex right now. There's also no longer any protection here. So a sleep can absolutely be used on the dog. Luna, however, may have something to say to that Bozel. And I don't think that Bozel will like that message. One... Ooh, could not reach. Or actually decided to go here. Goes for the Whirlwind, full heal. This is not a kill. This is indeed a kill. Oh my god. What a brutal attack. What was that? This damage dealt? I feel like I'm missing information here. When attacking, maybe this triggered before the heal of the opponent. Because even with the Whirlwind, that ended up being a kill. That was impressive. Okay, Bozel goes for the self-heal, which is interesting. However, it is not enough to get a kill. I think he would have really liked... Okay, yeah. Gives up, as he knows as soon as the attacks start rolling in, there's not much he can do. Maybe they would have, but he decides for the better. I don't know, maybe Listel should have attacked first there. Yeah, I think he still had a chance. A fighting chance, to say the least. If Listel had touched the dog, maybe the touch was already used. Who knows what the circumstances were. But I think there was still a possibility. Let's see how Chaton and Manson are doing. Okay, they were all the way back to the character selection. Alright. In that case, we may leave for now. Retreat. And let's see how are things going here. Desulife recovering on game 2. Desulife on the left has a person with ice. That's already not good. But someone is dead and the tank looks strong, but there's no healer. So that's a problem. That looks like a problem. Okay, so I'm guessing Hiei cannot move. That's also why he's not wanting to move. Wanting to attack. Luna goes in. There could be an again. Maybe there was already an again. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Is this a backstab? Yeah. Okay, so this is the reason I think at a certain point you have to use the normal abilities instead of backstab, is because situations like this will happen over and over. Goes for Gospel, but I don't think this Mystery Knight can reach anyone. So Dango will just... Desu will just pass on this unit and go to the next step. 7 movement, oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, cannot even count. Decides to go for the refresher of the cooldowns. Okay, so Desu, this is your turn to attack. What will you do? What indeed will you do? There is no gospel here. There's no way to heal either. And there's not really much this Julia can do against Luna, but what she can do is go punch this Liana. This Luna could also fly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but not enough. There's no way to heal for her right now, so whatever next punch comes, she will take. Actually, she won't take it. Landius will take it. Okay, Julia goes indeed for the Liana. Liana takes it and does not die. Oh my god. Really impressed on the survival of Liana. I wonder... magic defense 700. That's quite a number too. Okay, Liana lives. This poses a problem for Julia because Luna will very happily attack her. And basically True God at this point is letting the time pass. Not a kill, damn it. Never lucky. He can move back, okay, that's good. Can he escape though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's good. No attack range. But then Luna... Yeah, Luna was not in the greatest position. This would have been smarter. Because what happened here is... Before the attack ended, he still had the debuff of Beast Shock. That's why he was not able to block, and then the attack went through. However, now he can go for the free kill on Luna. That's pretty cool. And then another attempt at this unbuffed, non-water juggler. And who knows, maybe that's quite enough. Maybe. Thorns won't do much, but it also won't be a kill. At least not yet. However, there's still a punch by Landius, and Landius can do very good punches. Also remember, Julia heals. Julia heals people. And Julia won't be having first turn next turn. However, oh my god, the amount of damage is ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. Oh my god. Thorns once again. However, Juggler is dead and Landius is not. This Julia looks very dead to me though. However, yeah, he would have to find a position. Yeah. Oh, Julia got to heal. Oh, that's so cool. This is the time for Julia to run away, I think. feel like... Oh, goes in... Ah, right, because he still has one heal. Okay, will it work? Will it work? Well, Liana doesn't die, but he gets to heal a bunch of health. Okay. Does Liana go for an again, though? Because that also... Yep. Yikes. That... Is that 70%, Julia? Do we know? Have you died enough times already? Careful, because 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. I mean, you could go all in. Or maybe not. Maybe I miscount. Okay. So, how will this Julia do? This Julia will die. Ah. Right. And then whatever happens, you only have one attack with... Oh my god. And what's even worse is your opponent gets to act first. Ah, it all hurts so much. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4 attack. The good thing is, because of the way the turn order comes here, he will get stunned and immediately lose the stun because it was the extra turn from the dragon. I think that's the best way to end the dragon situation. So we'll see if this is enough for a kill. I doubt it, but it's certainly gonna be some very good damage. Oh, immune to fixed damage. No, never mind. Here we go. Very good damage indeed. Nice attempt, just not enough. See, loses the dragon, gets stunned, but immediately because of the extra turn gains the dragon again. So Desulife, I don't think this is over. Maybe a punch on Liana here would be enough to start the change. And Landius has yet another life, so you have to take Landius' life now and also kill Hiei with the same AoE. I don't see how that is gonna happen. But stranger things have happened. Also, if you leave Hiei alone, he's probably gonna heal. Oof, Hiei disappears and the life is taken! Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so bizarre. This is so unfair for the poor Desulife. Oh my god, plus another breeze trigger. Oh my god. Yeah, go to the defense position. Is it a tie? What happens in that case? I think True God will win. Oh my god. Will he choose not to attack and just run away? He does indeed choose that. Oh my god. What a bizarre game. What a way to end. The map is closing in. Who's gonna attack? I think he's waiting for another AoE opportunity. And I think he may just get it. He may just get the opportunity to do AoE again. Will it be enough? We do not know. Oh, I'm already suffering with Desulife right here. For whatever is to come. Yep. And I'm so sorry, Desulife. Thunder Zone is actually an electric attack. And this leaves you with no chance. It may have been interesting to go in and force the attack, because on a tie you may have had a different result. I am not sure what would have happened. So congratulations, Desulife, on reaching top 8. True God moves on to the semifinals. Semifinals, I said it correctly. And we have Roylee and the Lord and Manson and Chaton. I think this match should be further advanced in the order. I have so far supported every underdog in the votes, and they have all lost. So I'm very sorry, guys. I swear. Next time, if you want, we arrange and I vote for the other person, and they will obviously lose, because I always lose my 8s. What we have here. Both matches have just started. So chat, if you have a preference on what to watch, we will look at that match in particular. We have Roylee on the right with a solid team. ready to do some crazy AoEs, right? No AoEs. Interesting. Just regular attacks. However, I see. No, wait. It's the wind. Never mind. I saw incorrectly. So there's a gospel here for the damage buff, and there will be some movement buffs coming in from this side once the attack is on. What will the Lord be able to do in return? This is one of the problems that Mystic Knight has created for Juggler. The perfect setup for the 3C no longer includes normally the defense, so you have to bring an alternative tank. But remembering to bring an alternative tank is such an uncommon thing to do that people may just not know how to deal with this problem. Now, both Claret and Mystery Knight are in incredible situations to create just plain discomfort for the Lord thy God. At least Mystic Knight doesn't have the AoE. I think the AoE here would have been also amazing simply because of how easy it is to run back and in. And dodging Juggler is a lot easier on this map. And you gotta use those stacks, right? Backtrack triggers on 20. Not backtrack, the talent. So might as well try your best. Is that dead? Well, oh, no breeze. For whatever reason, I thought there was a breeze already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If there was a Luna buff, this would be very much dead. Claret. So is there any place where this dog can go and Claret doesn't kill everyone in return? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 punches. Yep, very harsh. As good as Listel is. Ooh, okay, that's a bunch of defense though, but that's a bunch of attack. I don't think she can tank 2 hits from Claret. So where do you go? I mean, you could, yeah. You have to move slow. You have to accept that this is what's gonna happen. And the problem is now, Knight of Mystery can absolutely get the buff from Luna, the movement buff, just by going here. You need to go one more, actually. I think one more is not a problem. Oh, even gives the Royal Blessing. That's just insane. Yeah. You have to do something this very turn. I would suggest moving... Yeah, teleporting Rachel 1 tile less, right? Because 1, 2... So 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Listel won't be killed. And if you move Rachel, like... here enough. Oh my god, what's happening? No, that is incorrect. That looks incorrect. This is magic damage, and this... that's a shame. I think he may have missed this, and the attack will go through and probably kill Rachel. Rachel has no magic defense. Oh my god, goes straight forward for Juggler. Gets the kill on Juggler. Okay, yeah, that happens. Absolutely no chill. And then just completely runs away. Oh my god. And now Claret will have the time of her life. Oh my god. I really think the meta has now shifted to the longest possible legs. And whomever gets them ends up being in a very strong position, like right now. Is there... wow, there's not even a gospel here. 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3. Well, it's not enough. How do you survive this Claret? I guess you put your Bozzle here. Bozzle is also not using crystal troops, so whatever Claret wants to kill is dead right now. There's nothing that can be done. I'm guessing the Lord is evaluating his options. However, I have to say, Knight of Mystery is a disgusting unit, and I very gladly ban them every time. Oh my god, he gave up right after I left. Okay. Chaton and Manson, the last game. I see... Oh my god. I see Chaton being one healer down. Okay, and I also see Crazy Hiei being way too forward. It is now someone's turn, Chaton's turn. And I guess this is still turn 2. Earthquake is a shame because it doesn't hit a flyer. Ah, but there's Earth Troops that negates the flying buff. Gets 0 silences, and that's okay because there were not many chances for that to happen. No Overlord's Barge on land use. That's very interesting to know. At this point it may be too late, but maybe someone can catch this information for later. The attack debuffs on everyone are huge, right? So do not discard this. However, I have to say this is very dangerous. I'm gonna guess that he already used the attack to get through the defenses of Juggler and kill Tiaris. I wonder if Tiaris got to use anything cool. I see at them. No, that's not it. Nope. And I see some cute troops on Bozil here. That's nice. We'll see what happens after this. So because the oh my god, that's actually a thing. Because Claret is using Heaven's Guard, actually, moving around the terrain is very hard if you want to punch someone in the back. That means Juggler can easily jump forward, here for example. And because he would be applying the debuffs, everyone will be in a lot of trouble. And then this Hiei wouldn't be able to escape easily. However, Manson decides to cover the perfect hole that was forming here, and I guess that makes very much sense. I would still consider jumping here, because then you lock the land use down, and that allows Luna to attack Claret. Unless, of course, Claret is moved away, in which case 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I guess land use himself can be attacked. I also have to say, I really like the 3C from Juggler. It's so ripe with possibilities. I do like the idea of jumping here for the simple point of dealing damage to everyone possible, but it's not really that good because you have no follow-up with Luna. Also, waiting too long allows them to heal, and this is not something that you really want. You'll tell me what you want. Really want. What will Chaton do? Trust in the power of Baguette. Goes for the jump. He choosing to go beyond? No, yeah, he chose that position. I do not truly like it. But maybe he wants to go straight up for the land use, right? There is a bunch of debuffs on that land use now. And maybe even Iris can get the kill. Here comes the mass heal, and that is oof indeed. I mean, if there's any time to attack, it is now, right? It's a shame that the debuff of straight up shield and not taking the position that would be guarded. I wonder why. Did he want to give a buff to Luna? Ah, he wanted this very buff on Luna instead, because with mobility he could have attacked anywhere. That's interesting. What's the purpose of shield? Immune to defense and magic defense reduction and healing reduction effects. Okay. Healing reduction effects. I guess that is no heal, right? So that would make him immune to the 3C. Okay. Guess that was the purpose. I really would have preferred to see the positioning here, it would have threatened the Claret immediately while protecting everyone still available. I think that's just cool. Claret passes, takes fixed damage. And I hope we did get to see an attack here. I don't think he cannot die, right? Unless you have battle threat. In that case, he can die, and in that case, Yusuke heals and starts killing people. Which is danger. So what did we see? We saw Earthquake. I wonder if still we have the others. Oh my god. I did not count on Luna still having things. I guess you do attack here, right? You gotta kill that Yusuke. You kill that first, it's... Oof. It's such a huge blow. Go for it, Chaton. Have faith. Yes! Yes! Good job, Chaton. I like what I see. I did not count on that thing still being there. Wow, you could even grab Luna and straight up attack Claret right now. Even here, you can choose here. I think Luna could kill them both, right? Look at that attack. Luna can kill anything. Come on, Chaton. Have faith. I have faith on you. In you. That has to be a kill, right? There's no way. There's no way this Hiei lives. He doesn't have last rites either, right? So, woo! Oh my god! Oh my god! The nerves. It ended up being the most heart-wrenching match after all. The power of Baguette is real. 4 versus 5, but a very good positioning on that 3C of Juggler. I may have only been thinking for the short term, and Chaton proving why he is where he is on the very long-term path of a 2-turn play, where he gets to kill a Yusuke, and he's currently choosing, he's picking, he's thinking, who do I not want to deal with right now? He may even consider sleeping the Hiei, because he's gonna be stunned for 2 turns if he does that. Or maybe not, I don't know how this works. He could also consider just going straight up with Luna and punching that Hiei dead. That's also absolutely possible to punch the Claret dead, and that is yet another enemy down. And a royal blessing on Juggler in case he also wants to destroy someone. So, do we lose a healer though? We do lose a healer. Still questioning why that Iris was so far away, but it doesn't matter. Because it may be time. It may be time for another AoE. Or a straight up punch on Iris. Oh my god. This is getting mega brutal. Now, Landius has to move. And then Bozel gets to sleep Landius if he wants. Or he or he gets to sleep ooh, yay. That is full of questions. Actually, maybe you let Hiei move. He can dodge, sure, but he still has backstab. That's a lot of damage. Maybe you just go for the AoE. Oh, I don't like anything. You know what? I think sleep on Landius just still makes the most sense. He goes for the AoE. Let's see what comes out of this. Any silence? No silence. A clock. Oh, a silence right at the end. Oh my god, Chaton is a genius. Chaton moves perfectly so that there's, if a chance of silence with the 50-50, it falls exactly on the one unit that you want silenced the most. Chaton is playing at an insane level. This is so cool. So cool to watch. Oh my god! Oh my god! The unbuffable! Oh, this is so brutal! Oh my god, so brutal! Oh my god! Goes for another AoE. If I get a clock, you get another AoE. That's what Chaton is saying here. I have no problem. You can take all the time that you need. Not even the royal blessing goes through. Do you just straight up attack? I think you just straight up attack. Don't let them breathe. Maybe he's actually waiting for the Raging Thunder because he's still above 50% HP. So it will count for whatever the next attack is. But you will be losing stuff here, so maybe it's time to take it easy. I don't know, Chadon. You are the genius. You can do whatever you want. What would I do? What I would do is I would move here. I would use my faction buff, exactly. Then I will go in, punch Landius, move back here. I don't care if I don't get my Wind Rider just yet. Actually, yeah, he has it. He has it. He has everything. Oh my god, this Chaton is on fire. Congratulations to Chaton. This seems like a very abrasive situation in his favor. Manson has conceded and ends up sharing with other strong members of the team the top 8 finish. Chaton moves forward to fight True God, not the one true God, the Lord thy God, but the other true God, who is also a god. And then Method and Royley will be duking it out in the semifinals. And I am so interested to see how far each of these players can go. On the bright side, one of my underdogs has won their match. And that means we get a little bit of money. A million of money. That makes me happy. Chaton, you are a hero. And I really want to shout out to Chaton because he just wrote out of the blue to me, what was it, a year ago, Chaton? I don't know, maybe he gets to watch this and enjoy. But it was really a long time ago that we started having some cute chats where he encouraged me to continue playing and where I also helped him find his way as well. So I'm very happy to see how far Chaton has come, especially with all his baguette jokes. I always approve of them. And his bad memes are so good. So I am very happy to see the meme lord passing on to the semifinals. I hope his heart rate is okay. I hope he's doing fine. And I'm looking very much forward for next week's semifinals and finals. And with that, the matches of the round of 8 have ended. And thank you all very much for having joined me. We will be here on the next week to see the finals. But for now, it is time to rest. Congratulations to everyone who ended up with a top 8 finish, and we'll look forward to see what we see next week. Good night.